Mysterious celebrity confessions today, starting with Jessica Simpson. Jessica reveals she was heartbroken when she learned about her ex-husband, Nick Lachey, moving on with Vanessa Minnillo. Just months after their split, she wrote, "I'm saddened beyond belief, alone in the dark, with no one to call my own." Now, this is all from a new excerpt from her paperback edition of Jessica's memoir, shared by Entertainment Tonight. In the book, Jessica also writes about her struggles with alcohol, sexual abuse. How do you think Eric feels about all of this, especially the new revelations? Well, Jess told Good Morning America this.
After every therapy session I would have and the journal entries I would go through, I would share with him. And then it just ended up becoming a memoir. And Eric's he's a very open person like I am, and he supported it. He read every chapter with me. He cried with me. Wow. He laughed when I didn't. He's very supportive, and he's very proud.
Wow. Well, I'm happy that she has Eric's full support.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
You know when you ask somebody something and they just kind of sort of feel like they have to go with the flow and they give you that high pitch, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you give that to me all the time.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But I know that means like I'm not 100% okay with it, but I'm gonna support you during this thing that you're going through, this sharing of your emotions, because I know it's therapeutic for you. And as your husband, yeah, I'm gonna ride with you and I'm gonna be there with you. I just don't know if you had to put the thing in about your ex-husband. That's a thing that maybe you shouldn't have put in.
But if she would have left that out, that's such a big part. And in fact, the fact that it was a later excerpt, almost, going further into a relationship with Nick, it was almost like people read the memoir and were saying, I needed more Nick. I needed more Nick. I needed more Nick. And she thought, well, if I'm going to sell a little bit more, let me just add another chapter.
I think that was the publisher saying, yo, we're going to need one more
chapter.
heartbreak on it.
Absolutely.
The one person I actually feel for the most is Vanessa, because she's been happily married with Nick for a very long time. And she didn't, there is obviously ex-wife baggage that comes anytime you are marrying somebody who's been divorced sometimes. But I think, especially since there was no children between Nick and Jessica, you think that you won't hear about it anymore. And the fact that she's been married this long, has children with Nick, and she's still hearing about the man's ex-wife, you're kind of like, okay, Jessica.
Are you going to tell me that certain nights she doesn't think about Nick?
Who, Jessica?
Yes.
All the time.
Why she puts Nick's face on it?
No.
Too much?
That's too much. She does not do that.
I guarantee you that Jessica Simpson, some nights, just to get through it, puts Nick's face on Eric.
Well,
oh my goodness.
Don't we all put Nick's face on somebody? I think about that barbed wire tattoo all the time.
I use Nick all the time.
So, what she talked about, though, was super relatable. I mean, you guys all get a little sad whenever your ex moves on.
Here's the deal. No matter how sad you get about an ex moving on, the first rule is never let that person know how sad you are.
What if it's years later and you've remarried and you have children?
I don't care. Unless you're offering me $100,000 to tell the world what's going on,
I guess that's
you
what
will
happened.
never hear about it.
Yeah.
Even when
not with a man.
Not
you know
with
how
a man.
y'all are.
Not with a man. And even when my girlfriends are going through some things, or my gay friends are going through some breakups, I don't care if those people checked into Betty Ford, if they lost their houses, if they can't get out of bed for 17 days. If I see their ex or one of their ex's friends and they say, oh, how's Carissa? Oh, she bombed. She is skinny. She is dating a billionaire.
She's happy.
She is happy. She's in Miami. Meanwhile, you down the street eating bonbons on your couch watching Ally McBeal, but that should not come up.
Thanks so much for watching Daily Pop.
Make sure to click that subscribe button below so you don't miss any of the latest headlines and entertainment news from your biggest celebrities.
Plus, we have new videos every single day of the week.